Okay, open, okay. Let's see, so you guys can get a better angle. Yo, what's going on? Welcome.
Chip, my boy always pressing, bro. I love you, my brother. Thank you for the support. You always pressing, just chilling here. Just see some of this, a little bit of everything that I got in this frac tank, man. It's looking good. I'm happy the way things are going with it. Couldn't be more happier, man. It's a blessing having this frac tank, fragginstein, the name that I put to it. In so short time, this tank, is doing phenomenal. I can say. Some corals, of course, some corals be acting up here and there, but for the most part, everything is just doing well. I mean, you look at the corals and you see how happy they are. So it's insane. It's insane. Yeah, a little bit of algae here and there. I mean, it's to be expected. It's a reef tank. Well, a reef tank is, if you don't find algae in a reef tank that is doing good, then something's wrong with that reef tank. So somewhere in a good reef tank, you're gonna find some algae. But yeah, man, thank you. So yeah, I'm about to feed a couple of these Zoas that I posted yesterday on Instagram, and trying to see if I can make them grow faster by feeding them. So we'll see. So what I got here is a little bit of Refroids mixed with Suplan. I don't know if you guys seen that one before, but it's from Two Little Fishies. Suplan. Gates Better Room, what's up, brother? So Suplan and Refroid, that's basically what I'm feeding the Zoas. Well, basically everything. So you guys gonna witness firsthand how much I feed to these corals, man. So let me see, I gotta look for the pipette. I don't know where it's at. But first things first, return pump off. Yep. So before I turn off the Waymaker, let me grab the pipette because I don't know where it's at. Give me 1 sec. I ain't going that far. I'm right here. Yeah, I got a bigger pipette where I don't have to put my hands in the tank. But that's one thing with me, man. I can keep my hands out of the tank, so I gotta keep them in there. Make sure every coral is getting fed. Some are not doing, like I said. Some are, some of the Zoas, like my outer chaos, they not doing good. I'm surprised because for a lot of people, they're really hardy. And for me, no luck. Like I had 2 frags when I first got them, they were doing good, but then they just turned around and started like the color fading away, getting really pale. And now I only got 3 heads left. So they still got some of that bright orange, but they look more kind of pinkish. So let me see. That's this one right here that you guys see shining here. Look at how shiny that thing is. That's not even like basically an outer chaos looks like. And then the other one that's not doing that good, also the color started like paling up. It was the Incinators, the Rainbow Incinators, something like that. I think that's the name of them. They still there. All of them haven't lost a head, but they just fighting, And another one that I don't want them for free. You could give me like 1,000 of them, and I won't take them because they don't make it for me. Is the Sunny D's. Yep, what you heard, the Sunny D's. I haven't had luck with a frag of those. I already bought what, like 25 frags of those, different ones from different vendors, and nope, no luck. Adiosito. Yo, my wife is mad at you, bro. Cause she said, well, what's your problem that you haven't called me, bro? You gotta report. But yeah, that's another one, the Sunny D. So they're not doing good in my tank. I don't know why. And what else? What else is not? And one of my digis, but the digi is the first one that I bought, and it's that white stick you guys see back there. So that one is not doing that great. It still got the polyps like the one I had way before when I had the 27 gallons. But I don't know. It seemed like I don't want to come back. Everything is good. You know, all my levels are where they need to be. Temperature is running smoothly at 77. I know if you guys hear a little bit of noise, that's I'm gonna show you guys what I did. I bought this cheap fan in, I think it was Walgreens or Walmart. So it's right there. So I got it there since the light produces a lot of heat, and those Pixie 30s, they don't have fans to cool them off. So I put the fan there. So I still gotta do a better setup for that. But for now, it's helping to keep the heat away from the water and all that. So it's working. You was on vacation. That's good, bro. So, but yeah, man, Chimp. Yep, the Sunny D's, bro. Yeah. Oh, so I'm not the only one. I do love them too, man. And I tried them so many times already. It's like it's crazy. It's crazy. I don't know why. I don't know why like I still got a frag right here. This one right here, and they like struggling to stay alive. They came really nice and healthy, and now they struggling to stay alive. And another one too, the Magicians. I posted a while ago on Instagram, the Magicians, and they started growing. I fragged them, but then same thing that happened to the rest. They started like shrinking and shrinking and shrinking. But right now I got a frag that is coming back around. I'm gonna show you real quick. Maybe I don't messed up the video, but if you see them, they back there. So it's like 4 heads there. So I'm hoping, well, whatever I'm doing now, they gonna come back around. So hopefully we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, man, I don't know. Sunny D's don't like me at all. So let me turn off the Waymaker. I got some nice Zoas here, man. Like, I can't wait to grow them. I'm trying to. Oh man, oop, a mess. I always make a mess. Look, I'm spilling all this refroids on the floor. The wife's gonna kill me. This shit stink. Ugh. Still like a lot of seafood, dead seafood, collected for years. Yeah. But yeah, so yeah, man, I can't wait to see all the zoas, you know, have these nice sized colonies and then frag them and just, you know, have a nice supply of nice zoas for people whenever they need them. So let me turn off the flow. And I'm not those type that like to collect like the expensive one. I just collect whatever look nice my eyes like. Jay, you asking on this tank, what's the temperature right now? On this one it's 77 if I'm not mistaken. Right now 76.8. I like to run at 76. Yeah, those refroids, once you wet them, this thing right here, this powder for the corals, man, once you wet it, it just smell like that sea, basically. Like when you get a low tide and all that rocks get exposure to air and all that, that's how it smells, like really bad. But coral seems to love it, man. As long as they love it, I love it too. But yeah, so I keep right here in this frat rack. This is my DIY frat rack, so I keep here the ones that I like the most, I could say. My better ones that I like a lot. Nothing special, you know, scrambled eggs, Key Midas, Rainbow Infusions, watermelons, Fruit Loops, um, what else? The Yellers, the Yellow Tubs. Those are my favorite ones. Anything that is like most towards the yellow side, orange side. And the yellers, of course. This one's right here in this corner. Those are red with blue, and that's basically one of my favorite ones because the red and blue is hard to find corals. The red and blue are together. That's look it up, and it's hard to find corals that are blue and red together. It's one of the best colors out there. So the Zoas I do target feed like that, and then the SPS or Montis I just throw them a cloud on top of them and let them do whatever they need to do with the food. I fed them yesterday, but I want to keep feeding them. I want them to see. I want to see growth. That's what I want to see. And I stopped feeding. I stopped target feeding in a minute, so I started yesterday again, and once you do that, you start seeing result. Look at this freaking 6-lane rat bothering. Stop it! He's bothering my assessor basilic. Stop! Leave him alone. He ain't doing nothing to you. Leave him alone. Sorry. I gotta punish that 6-lane rat, man. I put him here so he could take care of those algae eating flatworms, and he's bothering the assessor rats. I mean basilic. Yeah, so those saws in the bottom over there, all I do is just throw a little bit of smoke, refroy smoke in top of them. These I like to target feed, the ones in the front. These here are the, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, this is the Reese's Pieces. I got the Rastas. I got the BBs, Blue Eye Blondies. Then I got here the Illuminatis. Those were a gift to me. More Rainbow Infusions. Then I got here the Bob Marleys, Blue Tubs. My female clown is thinking about biting me. Yeah, I know you want to bite me. I know. This is green Cyphastrea right here. Yep, I know. Go away. She's getting skinny on me. I don't know if because it's either she's old already, or because she's really old. She's been with me already. Wow, like 9 years already, or so. So she's getting old on me. I gave her away twice, and twice she came back because she's really aggressive towards any fish. It don't matter what kind of fish is it. So, but yeah, so more yellers down here, purple monsters I got down here. I got pink skirt gold Krakatoas, the Bam Bams. Damn, this thing stink, man. I'm smelling this whole thing, man. Well, we do just to make a feeding video, huh? We deal with the smell. We deal with a lot of crap, man. Got this is Drama de Birdnest. I mean, Passalopora. Then I got here. This is what is this? Space Invader, Pectinia. I got a little frag here. Was given to me by my LFS guy for free. Oh, this is my Zoas. This one back here is a nice one. It's a green and with blue rim, Monty, and it branch out too. So kind of like the Digis. So I can't wait. When I saw the big colony of that, it was really nice. So I can't wait to see it, like start doing that. You know, growing the branches and all that. That's really nice. Also was given to me for free by this guy that I know. So people be nice to me sometimes, man. Cause I'm real with them, you know. Like my boy Ariel. Yeah, everybody target Ariel. He haven't called me for a whole week. I've been calling him. He don't answer. He got my feelings hurt, but it's alright. We good money. You know the I could play deaf and blind too. Just play my boy. Yep. So here's my forest fire Digi. So hoping she don't die on me, cause the other one that is pel up is the same thing. It's a forest fire or a bubble gum. So this is my Fabia. I forgot what was it. This Dragon Eye, I think it is, or Dragon Soul, I think it is, Fabia. And then this is a brain right here. I don't know if you guys can see what I'm doing right now. So, and then Montis, more Montis. And that's it, man. That's how I feed my tank. I got another thing in the back over there that I gotta feed a little. And then once the Waymaker comes on, I leave it all. I leave the return pump off a little bit, so just let them grab whatever food they want. At the same time, I'm gonna show you guys how my sump look. My sump is just a 10-gallon tank used as a sump. That's it. Nothing fancy, nothing special. If the phone falls, so but watch this. This is how simple reefing can be. So welcome, Rainer Truffer. I'm feeding right now Reefroids, and it's called Suplan. It's by my two little fishies. Suplan. I show you the bottle so you can see, because it was like I saw it. I was in my homegirl live stream, and this guy was on, and he showed the bottle, so that's how I came familiar with. But it's really good, man. This is the bottle right here. So Suplan, really good stuff, man. Zoas do love this stuff. Chancleta, bro. But yeah, this is good stuff right here. So it's kind of like Reefroids. It look kind of like the Reefroid, but it's a little bit, I would say, more a sandy feeling to it, more granular. I don't know how to say that right, but it's not as powdery as the Reefroids, but it's still powder. A little bit more heavier than the Reefroid, so it just goes straight to whatever coral you're trying to feed with it. So I might need it. Yeah, maybe. My boy being a bully. Oh, you see, so now the Waymaker kicked on. And the fragginstein. Look at the mess of food now, and slime and all that. Nasty. So I leave that on like that for a while. And then once I turn on the return pump, then I change the filter pad over here, because a lot of food's gonna get down there. So, but you guys see in my sump, all I got is pure Zoas. So I got 2 rocks that I'm currently selling. One is already sold to a guy over here. I just gotta take the trip and bring it to him, because I don't want nobody here at the house. T40, what's up, my brother? So, you know, just staying safe. I'd rather me go to see the guy outside and then bring him into the house. And when I change the pad, well, about I would say once I turn the return pump, I will give it like an hour, and then I will switch the pads, give a little time, to get clean. So, but for nothing, cause now look what I'm gonna do. I do the same thing I did, but in the sump, all I do is target feeds. I mean broadcast. So I just throw some reefer in there. Whoever's hungry will eat it, and that's it. That's all I feed on there. Nothing more, nothing less. I also feed twice a week Marie Snow. Haha, thanks, brother. Marie Snow and what is it, oyster fees? But those, all right, I probably do things different to a lot of reefers, and some people might call me crazy, but I don't sleep good at night. So at night, a lot of corals feed through the night. So that's what I do. Some corals I do feed through the night, like Acros or Montis and stuff like that. The paddles are really extended through the night. Definitely, brother. Definitely, we can meet. And so if I'm awake and I go by the tank and I see them like in a feeding response, so I just grab some food and feed them. And because coral usually feed through the night and then get energy, for my understanding. I'm not saying that I'm correct, but for me they just feed through light throughout the day, and then at night they eat food, and that's how they process whatever they gotta process through their tissue or skeleton or whatever. If that make any sense. I think it don't make no sense, but my head comprehend what I just said. So, but yeah, guys. So yeah, simple system here, nothing crazy. That's why I call it fragginstein, because it just, a tank, another tank, and just PVC running from one tank to the other. Nothing wasn't meant to be a reef tank or nothing, but it's working. It's working. So all the filtration here right now is the filter cup you guys see right there. That's a DIY one. All I got there is bio media for bacteria, and my DIY algae scrubber here, which I gotta put on a timer. So I turn that on and let the algae feed from there, and that's it. That's my filtration for, and the little nano, let me just walk you guys through it. And the little nano skimmer I got over here, which is producing foam like crazy. You guys can see there. And look at all that collected in the back over there. So nasty stuff. But yep. So that's all I got for filtration. The light, like I say, the Pixie 30s, cheap, affordable lights, like $60 each. So these are two different ones. I don't know, they did something different to them. So all the same model, and they look the same. But this one, if you guys can see, it light up through the edge, through the silver area right here. So that one do light up. This one don't. And then the LEDs in the inside is a little bit different. So this one just is pure LEDs, and then this one has like the I think it's what is it, like a spotlight, like those little long ones in the middle. So that's where it's different. So I never check, or like it don't tell you when you buy them. It don't tell you which one you're buying. So you just put reef tank and you go from there. So, but those lights are working, man. Are working good. It's growing acros. I mean, I have them around 8 inches from the water, and the part they produce about 200 part in the top. So not bad, at least to keep them alive. Not to grow them, but to keep them alive is good enough for me. And then I have a T5 with I think it's the blue one. I don't know the name. I don't know if a Tenic blue or whatever it's called. The blue plus. I think it is something like that. So, and right now I have it off because the T5 do produce a lot of heat, and I'm trying to, since it's hot outside, keep the heat away from the tank. Yeah, yeah. They feed from the light. The corals feed from the light, and they also feed from plankton and a lot of stuff in the water column. So so yeah, you could even starve them. You could give them too much light, and they just gonna get too much energy for them, and they just gonna die if you give them too much light. Leave the light on too long, and that was happening to me, and I think that's what happened to that digi right there. Because I was running, I think it was a 12-hour schedule, and now I switch everything to a 9-hour schedule. So things are looking way better. Way better since I changed the light schedule. Look at how cloudy the water gets. But they love it, man. They feeding right now, so. I gotta say, I'm really surprised the way this tank is doing. Look at all that coralline algae growing in the bottom, and this system has only been running for 3 months. 3 months since I put all this together in here. 3 months, just exactly how you see it. Nothing has changed, only the light. Because I have first. What did I have first? I had the AI Prime, I think it was. Yeah, 1 AI and 2 Pixies. And now I put all the Pixies together. And this one I checked yesterday. Yesterday was at 7.6. I've been trying to keep it. I gotta connect my doser, man. I got the doser there, but the problem here is on the Twin Cities over there. This one was yesterday was at 8.0, and usually it went down because I switch a little bit my Kaltwasser dosage that I do to them. So, well, when I tested the frag tank, it was at 7.6. So the only difference between both tanks is the ATO that I'm using. And this one I have they both cheap, the ones I got, but this one is really sensitive compared to the one over there. So by the time this one goes off, the corals are consuming more alkalinity than what the ATO is feeding them. Because I put the Kaltwasser inside the ATO. So by the time this one goes on, it just takes forever. Like I gotta fill this one. I fill this one once a week. The other one I fill it up twice a week. So do the math right there. And when the other one turn on, because water evaporated, it just go quick, and it's back to it just don't let water evaporate that much. This one it has to hit all the way to the bottom. The flow switch. Had to hit all the way in the bottom, and then that's when it comes on. So by the time all that water evaporates, corals are consuming more alkalinity than what I'm giving them. So this week I'm gonna get the same one I got over there. So I go from there and see if I'm correct in one of my theory of what's going on here. And then this is a J Bow. This is old. Like when I bought this thing, I bought it used from a guy, and the same thing. He told me I changed to the Apex, man, and it works for what you're paying for. It's just gonna work. It's gonna help you, but if you could get something better, so he told me that was 8 years ago or 9 years ago. So, but it's still working. So that's why I keep using it. But it's time to put it to the side and use a good one. And even though the one I got over there is not a brand name, but it's really sensitive, man, and I love it. I love it. I don't need no fancy controller or nothing that tells me nothing. All I need that joint to work. That's all I needed to do. So yeah, I think this week if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, this week I'm definitely gonna get that, and see and go from there. And I'm pretty sure. I mean, they both tanks. I mean, if I do the water volume and how much coral I got in each both systems, I think that the Twin Cities has more corals that consume more alkalinity than the frag tank. Cause the frag tank, the only thing basically that's gonna consume alkalinity the most is all this here, right here in this rock. And yeah, some of the ones on the bottom here. I would say the Montis is the ones, taking all the alkalinity than anything else. But the ones over here, these tanks are fully stocked. Here I got SPS, LPS. The only Zoas here is this arch right here, but all these Acans, they're about to go to sleep, so that's why they don't look happy right now. And then over here, of course, now it's all Acros, and I mean, now it look like the frag tank got more corals than here, but like it just went on. My ATL just went on. So here's the temperature today, right now, 77.7. It's hot outside, so 77.7. Fans is on. I love this joy, man. It made my life so easy. I'm loving the temperature controller. Can't wait to get another one for the other tank too. So yeah, man, definitely, bro. Like before, man. Like I always have Montis. Like this Monty right here is one of my first ones, and I got it to grow at one point. It was no. Not this. Yeah, this one and this little piece that I got left here, and this one. And I think in the picture in the old channel that I have. Oh no, in Instagram, that's that big Monty That's all I got left, cause I got them to grow to a certain size, but since I wasn't keeping up with the levels, then they started dying back. But now it's the longest that I have kept, since I'm keeping track of all my levels. Especially alkalinity. I'm gonna tell you the truth. All I test is alkalinity. I don't calcium. I don't know calcium if I remember, but all I test is alkalinity. As long as alkalinity is in the right range, that's all that matters for me, man. That's all that matters. The temperature controller is called. It's really nice, man. Like I try to use, like. You're gonna know something about me is I don't like to use the same equipment a lot of people have. I try to be unique in a way and find my own things on my own. But it's really nice, man. I love it. It's good quality and it's working amazing. So that's the brand right there, Elitech. I was supposed to do. I got a video that I record like an unboxing, but I just went and did that live on Instagram, connecting this with my boy Chimp and Drama D, and I'm gonna tell you, man, good quality. So check it out. You're gonna love it. It works really, really good. Aqua Funk. Wow. I want to thank you guys for being here with me. This is the most people I had in my live stream, so thank you. Even though I'm not that entertained, I try just to be myself and hope you guys enjoy what I'm doing and seeing what I'm doing over here. So pretty soon y'all gonna see something good coming, man. I can't wait to do the 40. I'm challenging somebody right there in the shot. Let's see if he could keep up what's coming for him. Talking to my boy Ariel. But yeah, so yeah, mermaid, check it out, man. It's really nice. The good thing, the sensor, this is like you could put whichever one you want. If you want, I guess the one for the room temperature that goes outside the water, I guess it is, and this one is the one that came with it. And it's kind of like the plastic one they sell for aquarium, basically, and it's working just fine. And But I want to get the one with the stainless steel tip, you know. But it's removable. You can switch it up. It's really nice, really nice. So only I pay. I think it was like $55. 55 was it? Around there, around there. Not bad. Thank you, T. Thank you. So you know, it's not as cheap as the what is it? Inkbird, but it's good quality too. So you could tell once you if you ever buy it, once you see it and hold it in your hand, you'll be like, oh, okay, it's built. You know, because I'm gonna show you something. Look, this is what happened to me when you try to go the cheap route. So please, this is for you to learn from me, because I'm never, ever, ever, Mr. DKA, what's up? I never, ever, I'm trying to switch the whole, you know, because sometimes we try to do that. We try to save money, and we end up spending more money than what we're supposed to in this hobby. So when you go the cheap route, so prepare yourselves, because that's what you're gonna do. You're gonna spend money and money and money and money and money. You're not gonna stop until you start buying the good stuff. You know, that's facts. That's how it is. I bought the J Bao Waymaker, so now I added one that is better brand, and it's here in the United States. So that one's already getting messed up. That's the reason why I got that one in here now. So, but how I end up with this temperature controller? This is why. And I'm gonna show you guys why. Excuse the mess. This is my saltwater stuff, since I don't have my saltwater room no more. But check this out. So this is the first temp controller I bought from eBay. Oh, look at that. Wow. The Pro Die. Yeah. Nice. Yeah. I mean, try that one, man. I mean, like I said, I just bought it, so I'm trying it. But the reviews, where I saw for the reviews, it was perfect, bro. I couldn't be more happy with the reviews. So when I first started looking for for a freaky temperature controller, I went with this one. So I'm trying to be cheap, you know. I think it was like $20. So any control, yep, China puppy, China. So I said, you know what, cooling and heating. So okay. So it took like, I want to say, almost 3 months to get to me, and the guy took about a month and a half to tell me. Sorry, stop. Oh, yeah. So he took about like a month and a half to send it to me. So, but I want to show you guys what happened here. Let me find a better connection. Where? Over here. Okay, let me come over here. I'm all over the place. But when I received the joint, I'm so happy. I was about to, I started making an unboxing. Oh, yeah, let's do an unboxing. And this is, I'm from, well, I'm Puerto Rican, but I'm from here, from Connecticut. In New Haven, Connecticut, I'm at. So this is what happened. So I sent a picture to the guy, I sent a video to the guy. And he kept saying, oh, but send me a video. So, you know, I call it, I took the loss. It was only like $25, so. Yeah. So, but nope, it don't work. I don't do nothing. So I was gonna send it back. Well, I told the guy, because I put a bad review on his page, and that was he cared about. Oh, what do I need to do to change the review? Well, I already sent you the video, I sent you the pictures. The screen is cracked, and it's not the screen, it's where what display the numbers and that ink inside. And no, I mean, he wanted it more. I don't know why he wanted it, but I gave him everything I could. And I said, until either you put the money back on my account or send me a new one, then I change the review. I don't mind. I mean, I'm just giving you a review because your communication wasn't good at all. And I'm sending you pictures now, and you're still asking more questions. I mean, like, it's right there. I sent him the video when I received it through the mail. The mail guy gets here, I did everything by the book. And he still wanted more details. Nope. I gave up. All right, I got you. Sounds good, brother. Appreciate it. Yeah. So yeah, so that's something that people like. If people get in this hobby, man, just buy good stuff, man. Buy good stuff. Don't be cheap, and because this hobby is not cheap. You know, you could try to make it cheap, but it's not gonna be cheap at the end. You're always gonna end up spending money, and what a lot of us do is we stock a tank first, like I did, because I'm part of it. And then I realized, damn, if something happened right now, or power outage or whatever, I don't have no controller to let me know. I don't got no battery backup. So all that money invested is it just to waste. And something will happen out of nowhere. So that's why now I'm trying to stay with small tanks. It's not that I don't like big tanks. It just I got enough, and now I'm fixing all my wrongs, getting these controllers that I need. I'm not too into gadgets, but they work. Some work and help you a lot. Like ATO help you a lot. A timer on the lights that helps you a lot. Now the heating thing helps a lot. I mean, a power bar here. This is my controller thing here. That helps a lot. For you to organize things better. But what don't help? Buying cheap equipment. that don't help, man. That do not help at all. Yeah, man. I need to get one, and I could try to make my own so I don't, cause I got batteries at work. All I gotta do is like convert the battery to whatever thing you gotta do for it. But I'm gonna buy a good one. I'm just gonna buy one that is made for aquarium, and that way I save the headache. I'll probably get my house on fire or something, trying to do some DIY stuff. Enough DIY making a stand, making lights mount and stuff like that. That's good DIY. But when it comes to electrical, you better just buy the things that you need, man. Just buy it. I mean, don't get me wrong. I did my algae scrubber and it's working fine. I mean, I didn't spend much doing it. $25 on the light and $2 on the box and Goodwill, I think it was, and just the rest was all my head, copying whatever I see online, pictures and photos, and I went from there, and it works. I already harvest already twice, so I'm not trying to, make it work like a professional, but as long as it's doing the job. Go ahead, Papa, handle, man. Stay safe out there, bro. Stay safe. But yeah, so that's basically my best DIY so far. Well, not the best, because I got my DIY fish trap too. Stuff like that is worth you doing because you just have fun doing it. But when it comes to equipment, man, I'm done buying cheap equipment. I'm done. I'm upgrading the pump for the Twin Cities. I got a J-Bow also over there, so and I mean, it's good to have those type of pumps as a backup in case your main pump, your good pump, get messed up. That way you can have something until your pump either get fixed or they send you a new one if you have warranty on it. What's what, pa? That like J-Bow equipment is good just to have them a spare, like a spare tire in the car. You have a Lexus, but you have a spare tire. It's not, it's not a good-looking wheel, but it will take you from point A, point B until you get the one fixed. So same thing in an aquarium. J-Bow equipment just get you through until your main pump or whatever you got, helps. So get fixed, better say. So that's what I'm doing now, man. I mean, one thing that I can complain about my Pixie 30s, man, those lights are working amazing. I'm super pleased with those lights. Oh yeah, I know, but I know. This is algae scrubber. I think you can make it too for fresh water too. So, but salt water tend to grow a lot of bad algae. And what we do is we set this up to try to control the algae from being in the display, and we just focus all the algae to grow in one spot where you can, so where it can be easy to remove. All right, T40, take care, brother. Thank you for stopping by, my bro. So yeah, this is the DIY. You know, you get a mesh, a plastic mesh. They sell out the art store. The little holes so you can saw through it and make little, cartoonish looking things on it. Um, and that's it. Just a pump right here. Let me put up the lens so you can see better what's going on. Where's the lens? Okay. Anyway, I got the glasses here. So pump the water through there. Then you just go through the middle. Let me see. I don't got no better light down there, but so water just flow through here. It got some little holes and just rain down, like a cascade through that little mesh. The light is just providing the light source for the algae to grow, and that's it, man. It just start growing there. It works really good, man. It works really good. Yeah, through that pump. Just a cheap pump, that pump I got it from my reactor. Yeah, definitely reduce a lot of, because I still grow algae. Look, my snail is full of algae, but it just stay on the snail. I don't go through the rocks. Some little patches here and there, nothing crazy. If you can see right there, no, still that paso la poro, just a little bit. But at least this keep the algae, keep this algae up here from taking off. And I can at least scrape it and, take care of that one. And just give me a little more chance to fight it up here than not having this down here. And also it helps to remove nutrients out of the water, phosphates. So yep, this is a 30 watt, I believe it is, light, grow out light. So it's for plants. It's a really good, really cheap one too. I powder coat it myself at work, so I don't know. I think they sell them in black too. So, but yeah, man, just simple. I put, and this is spare things that I have laying around. This is just a plastic tubing. I silicone a cover here so water don't keep flowing that way. It's easy to remove. I just screw it, boom, take it out. Same thing here. If I move it from side to side, just goes down, and that's it. And once water goes in there, it just falls through here, through these two little X's there. I did two because that's what I had in hand, small enough for this type of setup. So I needed two, if not, depending on the pump too that I'm using. But this pump, if I only have one, then the water level is gonna rise a little higher, and algae's not gonna grow, I guess, how I wanted to grow. I wanted the water to go in and go out as quick as possible, but keep the flow going in the algae scrubber. But it works, man. Look it up. It's a lot of different cool ideas out there. My boy Murphy's, he's doing a big one. He be doing some DIY ones, big ones. So. And I run this one opposite to the tank light schedule. So right now I still, I was cleaning all these cables here, so I still gotta, the lights are in the timer, but not these. Well, this is not in the timer yet. So once the lights in the tank go off, this one turns on at 7 at night. It's supposed to turn on at 7 at night to 7 o'clock in the morning. And once that, and then the tank goes on at 11:30, and just shut off at 10:30. And right now I think it's only 10 hours that I'm running it, 10 or 11 hours. No, less. It goes on at 1, and it just turned off at 11, around there. So No, they said I bought it on Amazon. Uh, it's ACKE. That's the brand, ACKE. You just gotta be careful with the watts, cause some are really powerful. This one, cause I think they consider our as like a spotlight. I think is what they call spot grow light or something like that. So, but just always, if you're gonna grow algae like that in a closed environment like that, just try to get one with low watts. You got better chance. That way, the algae stay alive and you don't burn it, and you know you don't fry it soon as it start growing. So, because you want at least the algae to benefit from it. So, yeah, it's helping the tank. Ever since I added this, because I had it in the twin series, and then I added here, and ever since I added here, it just helping a lot with the phosphate, with the nutrients. This is a new rock that I just I just added this rock. How long ago? Like 2 weeks, 3 weeks ago. And of course, you know, it's gonna go through a cycle. So soon as the rock started going through the cycle, I started seeing algae growing, and I'm the type of guy, I don't let algae grow. I don't let it take over. You know, you gotta tackle it right away. So I got this little brush that I use. Let me see if I got it here. I always keep it up close to me. Nope, but it's not here right now. But soon as I saw algae growing on this rock, what I did, I started brushing it. Take it out. You know, don't let it. So let it go through the overflow and remove it through the filter pad. Every day, not every by the hour, but every day. And don't let it settle. If you let it settle, it's gonna get attached to the rod real good, and then it's gonna be hard to remove. So, but you know, so now I saw that happening. I mean, it's still some. You know, I didn't eradicate it completely, but so now I put the algae scrubber. It helps. It stopped. It stopped growing all the places that it was growing. So, because the rock eventually was, you know, it's got to go through the stages. So, right now, if I put the lights, look at this, watch this. So, full power, look how green the rocks are. So, they green. This is too yellowish. But the rocks are green. But that's normal. That's the green algae that's supposed to grow on the rocks. But it's not no hair algae, so that's how it looks. So yeah, that's how I do when I add new rocks to the system. Plus, this rock is the one that's gonna go in. This rock, I'm planning to put it. Hold on, I left. Okay, full light, boom, boom. Blues. Sorry, let me just set up the light back again how I had it, because now the whites are are on. Okay, this one. Come on. Right there. The thing is with this light, all those little things there, that's what the receiver for the controller. I got them all together. You see now, this one are blue, but this size. So I gotta hit the right for that one. Okay, you know, I'm trying to. There we go. So now they're all blue again. Yep. So that's how I control those lights. So try to keep. I only running the blue ones on them. That's white, and then that's the channel 1 and 3 is the blue ones, and then channel 4 is the UVs. I only hit it twice, so it can have a little bit of sunlight spectrum, you could say, or UV spectrum. And now it look back like it looked before. But yeah, man, I wanna, you know, since we fed the tank already, I want to appreciate each and every one of you, man, for stopping by and hanging out with me. Now it's my turn to eat something and take a shower, and go to bed. So I appreciate it so much, you guys, for being here with me and coming along. So I'm gonna try to get the hang of it, of this live stream, and try to make it more fun and share information. Because that's what we miss on live streams. Sometimes we just talk and we don't share information, or we don't actually do stuff that people can see you do. Sometimes people learn more from seeing other people do things than just hearing about it. So hopefully I could keep coming up with different things to do around the tanks, and anybody can see how I do things, and maybe you get something from me. So it ain't much to learn, but hey, it's always something. You're always gonna learn something from somebody. So, well, all right. So I want to, like I say, thank you so much for stopping by, and I appreciate it. So I see you guys in the next one. Hasta la próxima. Your boy Chalice is out. See you guys. Thanks.